The Inshore Rescue Boat Program is a fantastic way to get into the Coast Guard. It's kind of a gateway to get your foot in the door and learn about all the different programs that Coast Guard has to offer. We select the candidates that are best appropriate, and then there's 2 weeks of intensive training in Parry Sound, Ontario, which is where we are right now. As you enter the program, there's more like intro to basic boat handling and medical.
Can I hop in?
Yep. Just going back to basics. You got to understand the basics before you move on to the advanced.
The training that we have every April is pretty intensive.
Who's on nappers?
Tammy. I actually never drove a boat before last summer, so that was definitely like a big learning curve for me.
I feel like I just gained so many skills last year, and just coming into your second year, you learn so much more.
I saw this program when I was in high school, and I've kind of had my eye on it. I was super interested in rescue, being outside, and this kind of fit the bill.
Well, my mom worked the IRB in 1995 and 1996, so I've heard her stories and how much fun she had, so it really made me want to try, and I think I'm having as much fun as she did. I'm loving it.
That's likely what your search pattern will look like. It's not going to look textbook. It's going to look like it's influenced by the total drift, which is what you want.
As you continue in the program, as you get into your second and third years and so on, it's a little bit more intensive.
And then you've got your SAR vessel, and you're basically just going back and forth between the landmarks.
So our second year program is an advanced boat handling course. Lots crammed into 2 weeks.
It'll be good maneuvering challenges. We just need to be aware of what we're doing. And then we're going to do PIW rescues and swaps. We're going to see if we can just poke around the corner and find a good rock. Sounds good?
Yep.
Go.
So throughout the training that we have here in Parry Sound, it's kind of progressive.
Just make sure there's good communication between your bow and your driver.
We do all different kinds of things, a lot of navigational training, pacing exercises, towing.
This afternoon, we're going to be working on our beaching. So that's just going up any sort of like rock or sand area that we'd have to be, obviously on land to grab some patients. We're going to be working on getting them back into the vessel so that we can recover them back to shore.
That island. We're gonna try to go behind it.
Behind it?
Yeah.
Come in here?
So if you look off your port bow right now, you can see the color change.
Yeah.
That's a shoal.
Cool. And I see one off port too.
Yeah, there's a good shoal there.
1, 2 feet.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Find a spot that might make sense and we can head that direction. We're going through here.
No, we're going through
Here, perfect. So that's a great plan. I like it.
No eyes on bottom.
Yeah, no eyes.
It's really important for these students to work together as a team.
Go 24. 24.
We've got about 2 feet.
It's not a one-person show. You can't be a SAR team without the rest of your team.
Yeah, you can come forward. Very deep water here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So the shoal is like right beam 2, so
Beam two.
nothing quick.
So before we go in, we'll do a good thorough SAP and talk through the beaching process.
Okay.
And we're gonna go rescue their mannequin.
As soon as you get here, you're instilled with the seriousness of this job. On our first day, we're told this is a real job. You have people's lives in your hands.
Oh, this is broken.
And it is a lot of responsibility, but our officers really help us through that, and they remind us constantly, like, you are training to save people's lives, you're not training to pass.
This program does have a very, very real element of, safety of not only the crew, but also the safety of Canadians.
Just confirms that was 1 PIW at north, 45 degrees.
Decimal 288.
You will be pushed out of your comfort zone a little bit because that's how you learn, because it is essentially on-the-job training. You come back and you learn new skills every single year.
2, 3.
We really do strive to enforce, that they are here to provide a search and rescue service to Canadians, and that needs to be the #1 priority when they're doing their jobs.
Coast Guard 03, you can RTB at this point. Over.
Later tonight we're going to be doing a night navigation, so we're going to be heading out after dusk. I think they're going to throw some curveballs at us tonight, but we shall see.
So we're gonna go through the instructions for our night navigation. So tonight we're doing dead reckoning. Rudimentary form of navigation. So it's what do we do if our electronics fail? How do we get home? Perform your pre-departure checks. Ensure you bring all your appropriate tools.
Nav laser obviously on.
Okay, so let's go through our pre-departure brief.
So back in the early days of the Inshore Rescue Boat Program, this is how they got around. They dead reckoned everywhere.
We're gonna light up this marker and go from here.
And Reed's gonna
take over at this.
Sweet.
I feel like if you don't feel a little bit anxiety or have that little bit of fear and nervousness, you're not gonna do well on the job. You need to take those into account, especially to be safe.
We can accept the mission. We just gotta monitor the risk factors and employ some controls. Spotlights. So you need to have your bow spotlight. You're also going to want at least 2 handheld spotlights.
Just come this way a little bit so we get ourselves lined up, right?
That's it.
Get your door there.
180, 180. All right, come down.
Most of the time, you can be uncomfortable, but when you're on the job, that's just part of it.
I think that's the fishery life. So I'm gonna get you to go that way.
You have to kind of keep going through, and that mindset of just being on that search or being on that rescue, you kind of just have to go right through it and be comfortable with it.
I don't see an entrance.
I don't either. Cammy, can you light up port 30 degrees? I think it's right about here.
We're going to use our pilotage skills. We're going to get the boat home safe.
There it is. Eyes on.
You're training to literally go out there and be someone's light in some of the darkest times that they have.
So yeah, back home.
Back home.
We're good on bow there, Cammy?
10 feet.
I actually don't think I've ever seen such a straight course before. Well, this is one of the better ones I've been a part of. So really nice to see. Your communication was fantastic. Teamwork. You guys did great. It's an anticipated day.
I want to thank you all for your services.
Throughout training, we evaluate who would work best with who. I think everyone wants to know immediately as soon as they get here, and they have to wait 2 weeks.
And we got Jenna, Josh, and Reed.
It's a lot of fun seeing the excitement among the students.
We got Jensen, Hannah, Sophie, and Thomas.
Our group of 14 people this year has become super close. We work super long hours together during training here. So it's definitely a way to quickly bond together, and it's definitely amazing to see that these are a group of people that I'm going to be talking to for years after IRB, not just during our working years.
Since this is our second year together, we really know each other and we really are there for each other to talk.
It may look daunting, but with the right people around you, you have every chance to succeed, and you will.
Everyone brings a different skill level to the team.
Congratulations, everyone.
It's amazing seeing the students from the very first season, fast forward 3-4 years later, and they're running a SAR station. It's amazing to see that progression over the years. Proud moments, for sure.